Oh, Jules, you thought this would change things.
With my head.
I don't need to mess with your head, because here's the thing. You could walk out there tonight and play the greatest performance ever seen in the history of music, and it won't change a thing. You'll still be Juliette Lowe, and you'll still have nowhere to go next year. We're both failures, you and me. At least I have an excuse. You're just mediocre. Good luck out there.
Yay, it's Halloween. Let's talk about my least favorite movie genre. Horror movies. And yeah, I decided to review and watch a lot of horror movies. The first one being this movie called Nocturne. Consider her motivation is because she is jealous of her twin sister for playing piano better than her. So she wants to do evil things. Yeah, this movie is pretty bad. But I'm gonna be fair here. I'm gonna talk about some positive I have with this movie first. The biggest positive for me is actually Sydney Sweeney's acting performance here. She nails every single emotional beats here, and her presence actually elevates the character itself, which, to be honest, it's pretty bad and unlikable, but her acting just gives at least a little bit of emotional impact for us to care about.
I have given my entire life to music, and you think I did it so I could sit at some school hall keyboard eating some 7th grade part-timer shit?
And I was at first pretty worried about her playing a shy, subtle girl who just afraid to embrace herself. Consider she's Sydney Sweeney, and what her last role I saw her is.
Let's fucking kill him.
Cassie, I'm serious. It's not funny. This motherfucker really pissed me off.
Come on, McKay. Just takes time. I thought about you all week. Dying to fuck you.
You think why I just spent so much time talking about an actor? Because she is already the best part of the movie already. Her acting, not even her character. I think the first act is pretty alright, and it set up the stage for who the character is and what she wants, even though her motivation is pretty dumb to begin with. And honestly, for what I think about she and her sister Vivian's sister dynamic, I think it's alright. It's something like a I hate you, I love you relationship. I do like some visual images here, same as the lighting here and also the camera work in some scenes. I do like the last shot of the movie with actually a pretty interesting twist. And honestly, that is the only time that I felt like the movie wanted me to feel disturbed, and it is the only time that I think it's a seed. But it's already the last scene of the movie. I'm just gonna talk about why this movie just so boringly bad. After the main character finds this book, I stopped caring about her. She just turns into a complete bitch because of the book makes her a better pianist, I guess. Which the movie doesn't even bother to explain how the book works to begin with. She just keeps screaming at random people and even people who cares about her, and she just like, I hate you, I hate you, I hate you. Because I'm better than you and you're just jealous. Something along the line of that. All because her sister plays piano better than her despite her being good to begin with. And she thinks that piano is the only way to have a future. I mean, yeah, education means nothing, I guess. What a stupid bitch. Of course I know it's the book that turns her evil, but my god, is her motivation action really dumb. Also, the entire was like, just burn the fucking book. The book is just doing stupid things with people. Just burn it. Ever thought of that before? All the book has is just some note sheet that you just Google it. And some pen drawing pictures, which if you are just so afraid that you can't see again, just use a phone and take the pictures of it. If you are really that afraid that you're gonna lose the pictures. And it's still much better than having this evil book around you know that belongs to a dead person that you find out of nowhere. There is also a lot of fake tension which the character just like, oh, this happens in the past, and then they just never happens at the end. And also there are so many slow-mo shots that just keeps feeling so drag on. Besides her sisters, there's none of the other characters feel like there's an ending payoff for them or appear at last. besides her sister, which I can say is some sort of consistency there still inside, other characters just like, where the fuck did that came from? And there's also a character just survived something that was just like, that would kill a person. And it did not even like hospitalize her or just do any major really fatal injury to her. Forgot to mention that other side characters acting is also pretty good, but it just the script also do them not much better than the main character. I do like the classical music here, but just like, what does the classical music have in this story besides she plays it better than her? The classical music is actually a highlight of this movie, and I just never felt like it means anything at the end. What does the note sheet or the Saint's Devil play means? Just what? I know that playing the piano has a payoff, but what about classical elements? Except play like a devil, because apparently the note sheet is just about devil. So that's the extent of the classical element here. I know this is pretty subjective, but I do enjoy listening to classical music. Yeah, it's surprising because I talk about pop a lot. Also, the picture stuff where just like, it just want to show her, oh, each picture shows that she will descend to madness and becomes more evil, except the fact that I don't care about you, and you, so besides maybe one of them, I just don't care about she is going to turn evil. Also, I just like, why the supernatural happens. At first, I guess it's that causes it happens, but at the last 15 minutes, I was just like, so what causes it to happen? I don't know. And also why the book chooses the main character. Care to explain it for me? And I guess it is supposed to be a horror movie, which I never felt scared, and this is supposed to be a psychological thriller, but which I did not felt disturbing besides the last scene, so yeah, it kinda fails at both of them. And that is because the plot doesn't make any sense, the main characters are just unlikable. Overall, this movie is just a bland, nothing confusing mess of a movie carried by good performances with visual and nice music. Underneath, it's just nothing at the end. Honestly, I think the movie would benefit if the main character is more likable and less of a bitch and being more sympathetic. The reason of why she wants to turn bad will be shown better instead of just, I am jealous of my sister. And this honestly just makes you look petty. I give Nocturne a 4 out of 10.